sleep now, Josh. Be a good boy for your mum. Ron, time to wake up.
What time is it? Didn't hear the alarm.
Never mind the time.
Bloody hell! I should have opened up over an hour ago. I've got to go.
Don't panic. I thought Jackie was opening up.
Not today, tomorrow, no.
Oh, well, there's no rush, is there? Let's have another half an hour.
I can't. I've already lost an hour's takings. I'm going to go bankrupt.
Oh, don't be soft. What's an hour?
Oh, God, I don't believe it.
And Jesus answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, The kingdom is heaven is like an uncertain king.
You'll be going bankrupt opening at this time.
Yeah. Sorry about that, love. I, overslept.
Wonder if that'll be Barry Grant's excuse and all.
What's that?
Haven't you heard the Luz is shut?
Shut? Why? Has he gone bust or something?
Hope to God he hasn't. He still owes me wages. We turned up for work last night. Door locked. We stood there like lemons for an hour before we called it a day.
You know, someone was out here looking for him yesterday. I heard he'd gone to Spain.
Isn't that where all the baddies go when someone's chasing them for money? The Costa del Crime.
He's in trouble over money, is he?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but it wouldn't be the first club I've worked in that's gone down the tubes.
You two can take a break for a while now. Take the tape off and feed him, will you, Terry? We've been praying for you all night. You should be grateful.
Look, Hugh, the joke's over now.
This isn't a joke. This is real. Feeling hungry today, are we?
Look, people are going to be looking for me, you know. I employ people. I've got business contacts.
You said that yesterday, but no one come looking.
Because nobody knows you're here. No one even cares about you.
Look, don't kid yourself, the pair of you. Terry, tell them, will you? People are going to come looking for me.
I know plenty of people, but nobody will be bothered.
Look, when did you start falling for all this rubbish, eh?
You're wasting your time. No one's coming. No one can even hear you. Come on, Terry, leave the food for today.
I'll have you for this.
Put the tape back on him, Terry.
Oh, for God's sake, Terry, just see sense, eh? Will you get me out of here, Terry?
Fasting and meditation. It's good for the soul.
Penny! Have you seen him today?
Max, what on earth are you wearing? I can see your dress sense has gone to pot in British's absence.
No, it doesn't really go, does it? I'm afraid I'm a bit behind with the washing and ironing. This is all I could find.
Thank God she's due back next week. Any longer and you'll be looking like Wurzel Gummidge.
Well, have you seen him?
No, he didn't come back again last night.
Oh, God, I don't believe it. He's gone and dumped me with everything. I had a site meeting this morning, a complete waste of time without Barry to OK things. Oh, God. Workers, they're locked out again. You know the club was closed last night.
Really?
Look, I think we'd better go in. Looks like the workers are on the verge of a mutiny.
I've seen him talking to Barry a few times. Who's the woman?
She lives in Barry Grant's flat. She's the wife of the MP who killed himself.
Go away, is that it? And she's shacked up with Barry Grant now?
So everyone reckons, yeah?
Why don't we go and grab them when they come out? Maybe they can give us some answers.
Right?
You should be able to get something on your desk by the end of next week,
That's really good. I appreciate you getting ready that quick.
No problem. Oh, Mrs. Jordache.
Hi.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. Would you excuse me a moment, please? I'll catch up with you later.
I'll be in the office.
I'd like to talk to you, but, perhaps you could wait until you finish for the day. Well, actually, I am rather busy, but, shall we go for a walk? Outside? I take it you've come to talk about Beth.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I should have put two and two together before I ever went in with him. Every time we had a drink, he kept talking about nipping off to Spain or Birmingham, wherever suited him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back shortly.
I mean, he's just so unprofessional. When you're in a partnership, then why the hell couldn't you have at least left a note? This is one unequal partnership. I've been taken for a real mug.
Stop overreacting, Max.
I don't think it's overreacting being left in the lurch like this. I mean, it might not be much to Barry, but I put our livelihoods on the line for this restaurant. I mean, if he could have told me about this trip he was on, I could have put things back a few days, cancelled a few appointments. As it is, I haven't even got any counter-signatories for the cheques.
Have you tried any of his contacts? They might have a clue.
Oh, one or two. Can't say I know many of them, I mean. He does know some oddballs.
That's it, though, isn't it? He's unconventional.
I can think of a few better descriptions at the moment.
I loved the way he saw off that horrible protection racketeer. The man's face was a picture.
Oh, God. Gangsters. All this. And it's just as well Patricia's away, and I hope we can get it sorted before she comes back. And stunts like that business with Kenny... what's it? Don't help us get us through talks with suppliers and builders.
Are you sure you're not just a teeny little bit jealous of Barry?
Who? Me? Barry?
Well, he's not the kind of chap to sit waiting for things to happen, is he? He gets things done. It's quite exciting when you think about it.
Perhaps you're a little teeny bit besotted with him?
Max, really?
Well, you've denied it so far, but from where I'm standing, I found you that new flat, moved you in here, you're only one step away from being his mole.
You're as bad as David for gossiping. Anyway, if there was anything between us, do you think he'd hair off to Spain or wherever without telling me?
Well, you did say he's a little bit unconventional. I just hope he gets back before Patricia does. If he does, he should get away with it. If he doesn't...
Attention, everybody, please. Our prayers have been answered. The right track has been shown for us to follow. The man who tried to destroy our church is going to join us.
Him join us?
That's right, Terry. It's the only way to go forward.
But he wouldn't join us, not in a million years.
I can see people in front of me now who've said the same, and look what happened. We all had sin in us before we got together. If we work together, we can cleanse this man's soul of sin and bring him into our group.
But how, Simon? We can't force him. We all came here of our own free will.
No, we can't force him, but we can show him the true path with prayers and readings from the Bible. It's a job we all have to get into. We have to read to him night and day until he's converted, until he realises the error of his ways, until he's truly one of us. It's the only way for this church to grow stronger. Is everybody willing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry, Caroline, you read to him first. Start his conversion.
How can it work, Terry? We could read him forever and he wouldn't join us.
Simon's worked it all out. He's had a message what to do. It'll be fine.
Look, I think you know why I've come. I'd like you to finish things with Beth.
That seems a bit of an odd request.
Well, I think this relationship you and Beth have, I think that's odd.
Some people might think so, lots don't. I know it's been a shock for you finding out Beth's gay.
She's only 18. She might think she is.
Well, I've talked to her as well, Mrs. Jordache. I believe Beth knows exactly what she is.
Yeah, but it's wrong. She's too young for you. I mean, even if she was seeing a lad of your age, I'd still feel the same.
I wonder.
I mean it. She's very young. She's very sensitive.
It's one of the things I like about her.
I don't want to see her hurt.
I can't see any reason for her getting hurt. Things are very good between us. I'm very fond of Beth. She's attractive, intelligent.
Then can't you leave her alone? If you think as much of her as you say, let her go. Give her time to think about how she is. Let her grow a bit more.
It's because I'm so fond of her that I want me and Beth to stay together.
Even if she gets hurt?
You're worrying too much.
Am I? How many young girls do you meet in your job? Must be hundreds. How long before someone else takes your eye? Have you done this sort of thing before?
God, you make me sound like some sort of predatory pervert. I have no intention of giving up Beth. Now, perhaps I can get on with my work.
Do the people in charge here, your bosses, do they know you're a lesbian?
This is a university. I think you find the people here far from narrow-minded, even when it comes to gays.
You didn't answer the question.
Of course I know. I'm completely open about it. I hope you're not thinking of getting what you want by some sort of blackmail.
I wouldn't do a thing like that. I was just wondering what the bosses would think of you carrying on with a student.
There's no law about being involved with a student.
But what if they thought the relationship was affecting her work? I mean, I think it is. She's already failed one exam paper.
Yes, but that wasn't anything to do with me.
Wasn't it? I think it's got a lot to do with you.
If he gets in touch, just tell him to ring me, will you? Whatever time it is.
Of course I will. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Max, can you tell us what's going on in the club?
I'm sorry, it's nothing to do with me.
Barry Grant's your partner, isn't he? You must know why he's suddenly done a bunk and left the place locked up.
Who's told you he's done a bunk?
Well, we can't get into work. The club didn't open last night. He must have done a bunk.
Well, as far as I know, he's on a business trip, Spain, I think.
Yeah, where all the crooks go.
He often goes to Spain.
But he doesn't lock the place up before he goes. He's not going to want to miss the money rolling in, is he?
I want to know where to stand. He owes me a week's wages.
I've not been paid either.
Really?
Are you going to pay us?
No, sorry, I can't.
See, I told you. He can't pay because he's bankrupt.
Who on earth told you that?
You can't pull the wool over our eyes like that. Admit it, you're bankrupt, the pair of you. I'm going to the citizens' advice over this.
Look, honestly, I told you, I've nothing to do with the club. I'm a partner with Barry Grant on a totally different project, that's all. Where's this talk of bankruptcy come from?
I don't know, love, but that's the talk round here. He's gone bust and done a runner. Looks like you better join me down the CAB office, mate.
Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven with the key of the abyss and a great chain in his hands. He seized that dragon, that serpent of old, the devil of Satan, and he chained him up for 1,000 years. He threw him into the abyss, shutting and sealing it over him, so that he might seduce the nation no more till 1,000 years were over.
Have you told him, Terry?
No.
We're going to save your soul. We're going to make you one of us. Leave us for a while.
You're mad, you. Just let me out of here, eh?
No. We're saving you from the devil inside you that will disrupt your conversion to our church. You'll thank us for this one day.
Look, you're insane. Now let me go.
No.
Look, you won't get away with it. They'll already have the busies looking for me. You haven't got a chance.
We've got God on our side. We won't fail. I'll let you go when I've saved your soul.
You better start praying for your own soul. Because when I get out of here, you're dead.
Suggest the relationship with Beth is affecting her work.
I know my own daughter. She's been in turmoil over this. Of course it affects her work.
But she failed her exam, one exam, because you came barging in here. That wasn't down to Beth. I know she could have passed that paper.
Yes, but what about next year? She's moved in with you. How's that going to affect her work?
Well, not at all. I'm as keen as she is that she gets a good degree.
Yes, but I don't want her life ruined. Now, either you finish this thing with Beth, or I will kick up such a fuss with your bosses. I mean it.
I hope I haven't been missed off our Carl's invite list.
Oh, don't worry. We're even inviting the rough side of the family.
Yeah, might as well take it now.
What's this on Gaspy? That's a bit posh, isn't it?
I always thought you might like to bring someone.
Well, there's no bloke on the scene. And I'm not bringing a mate. It'll only cut down my chances of copping off.
Right, can you keep an eye on Becca for us? I just want to nip around the shop to get a few bits and pieces.
Yeah, sure, love.
Tom.
What do you think about inviting the neighbours?
Why not?
Well, I think we should, but not so sure about Eddie. He's still touchy about the way some of them reacted when they found out about our Lee.
Isn't it getting any better then?
Yeah, a bit. But still feel like I get funny looks sometime. Feel people talking behind me back. Oh, that'll be our car.
Are things any better between him and Sarah?
All he wants is for them to split. She doesn't seem able to get the message.
It's a shame.
No, if they're going to do it, they should do it now. She's really upset by it all.
Hiya, love.
All right. Hiya, Mo. Not come for tea, have you?
Have I?
Stay if you want.
Oh, no, I was just going to say I'm starving.
Go on, you cheeky gay. If you don't watch it, I won't come to your jip.
Hey, Mum, I thought it was only friends and family getting invites.
Right, I don't think I will stay for tea, Rosie. I best go and see what's going on at the club.
All right, love.
See ya. See ya.
Where's Sarah going?
Just popping round the shops.
All right.
You could Catch her up. Have a chat with her over things.
Mum, it's like wading through mud. It's killing me. She doesn't listen.
Perhaps you're dressing her up too much. Look, why don't you just sit her down and tell her it's all over?
It's hard, Mum.
Well, it's got to be done, love. The sooner it's all over, the sooner you'll both be happy again.
Be easier if I hated her, but I don't. It's just I feel such a toe rag about it.
Look, find Sarah and have a talk to her.
Yeah, all right.
Oh. Sorry, love. I was dozing off there.
Sleeping on the job, eh?
I was last night, yeah.
Sorry?
I said there. I think I could do with an early night. Here you go, 2p change. What's this then? Extra pint today? Expected a homecoming, are we?
I'm not with you.
I thought your friend Barry Grant might need it for his cornflakes. Is he due back then?
Oh, I can't really say. He's on a business trip, I believe.
What? He didn't tell you?
Well, why should you tell me he's moving?
Well, you know, you being a guest of his, just thought it would have been polite.
Hey, love. Thought it was time we get on with that stock taking.
No, I don't think we'll have time today, love.
Oh, you see your mate Barry Grant, will you do us a favour and tell him he owes me a week's wages?
If I see him, yes.
What, you haven't heard from him at all?
Well, you haven't heard the talk then?
Sorry?
Oh, everybody's saying that he skipped off to Spain with the money. Gone bust. Thought you'd have heard.
I'm sorry, I prefer not to gossip.
Yeah, well, it's just that I was a bit worried about what's going to happen to the shops, you know, if Barry had gone bust, like.
I'm sorry, you'll have to talk to Barry about it. Bye.
She knows more than she's cracking on that one.
Right. I reckon we've got at least 40 minutes before Jackie's due into work.
Oh, we can't, love, not now. I've already lost takings this morning. I'm going to get into trouble.
I didn't want to think you didn't fancy me anymore.
It's not that, love.
Oh, I want it to be like when we first started, wanting each other all the time, dying for each other. I don't want you going off me, Ron. Let's not get boring like other couples.
I won't go off you, love, but...
But what?
Well, I'd sooner save it till we get home. Out of shop hours. I mean, it's not very professional, is it, love? I'm going to get drummed out of the shopkeeper society.
Just this once. Please. I hope you haven't sold too many Weetabix.
Should have had the flaming things myself.
So come you suddenly want to talk?
I just do.
Is this your mum's idea? You seem dead keen to stop playing without Becca.
It's my idea. I want to know how you think we're doing. Is it working?
Of course it's working.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Well, you say it's working. I want you to tell me why you think it's working.
We've only been trying for a few days.
No, come on. You said it was working, so it doesn't matter how many days we've been trying. Tell me how it's working.
It's a stupid question.
No, it isn't. Just give me one example of how you think it's working. Well, go on.
It's just starting to work. I just know.
How? How?
I don't know. I just know.
You don't know because it isn't working at all, is it? Be honest. So what are we going to do about it then?
Oh.
All right, love.
Aye.
See you.
It'll be half an hour, yeah?
Hiya, Becca, love. Is that Colin?
It's with Sarah. Talking things over.
Hallelujah. Is he getting it sorted at last?
Well, actually, he's trying to tell her it's over. Look, you don't know the state he's in. He's tried, but it's not working. Never will.
All right. And whose idea was this? How come he told you what he was going to say to his own wife?
The lad is going through hell about it. He had to turn to someone. I'm still his mum.
I told you to keep out of it. I told you not to interfere. God knows what damage you've gone and done.
What about the future if we split up? Have you thought about Rebecca? You haven't thought about that sort of future, have you? Oh, you've thought about it some so-called kind of freedom. You're only 20 now, Carl. But what'll you feel like when you're 40 and Becca's in her 20s? And maybe she's married herself. You won't know her, and she won't know you. Your own dad.
Won't be like that.
Think about it. She might not even want to know you. How are you going to feel then, eh? You're going to regret it, aren't you?
Even if we split up, I'd still keep in touch with her. She'd always know who her dad is.
No. Not if I had anything to do with it.
You couldn't stop me. I'd have access and I'd see her every week.
Sorry, but no.
For God's sake, you couldn't stop me.
No! Don't kid yourself, Carl. If you dumped us, I'd do everything I could to stop you seeing her. You can have us both or none at all. I don't want any half measures. I don't want Rebecca pulled from pillar to post between the pair of us. It's not her fault. Why should she suffer? I'm glad you understand now. So I'd like us to keep trying for just a bit longer. All right? All right?
But fire came down on them from heaven and consumed them. And the devil, their seducer, was flung into the lake of fire and sulphur, where the beast and the false prophet had been flung, there to be tormented night and day forever.
Can you leave us, please?
Ow. What are you doing with that?
What were you doing with it when you brought it into our church?
Look, if you want to stay here, just stay here, right? Let's forget about all the repossession stuff and that. You can have the house.
We've not converted you to the right path yet. If I let you go now, you might bring more guns.
I wouldn't. I promise. I swear. On the Bible, if you like.
Don't believe him.
Terry, you're wrong. Look, let's just call it quits, eh?
Dangerous things, these. Would you have used this on us?
It was just a frightener, that's all. I just got it for protection.
But you have killed before. Terry said. Who did you kill? What gave you the right to take a life? That can only be God's will.
Hey, just watch it, eh?
Maybe we're better off in the arms of God. Death brings instant salvation.